Morality. Morality must come from an internal transformation. There's no other place that we can start. And not acting on a desire is not enough in itself. We must have a transformation of the heart. Now, disciplining ourselves is certainly necessary, but now that in itself is not the fix. But a combination of discipline along with a heart change, plus a desire to please our Creator, is the proper mix. And that's why you can't legislate morality. Or you can put all kinds of laws on the books, but without a change of heart from our Creator, you'll continue to have immorality and crooks. That's why this statue has no eyes. That's because she is looking internal. Because she has nothing to hide from her Creator. And the change God makes is eternal. And that's why she has an evangelist by her side. See, we must have the gospel and the truth, because it's the truth that will set us free, whether you're old, middle-aged, or youth. And morality must be judged by God's standards. Many want to judge morality by their own. And we want to dress by wearing the latest fashions, and often far too much is shown. I mean, why do we have to dress to attract attention? Are we that insecure in who we are that we have to use our clothes or the lack thereof? And we must drive the sportiest car. I mean, as believers, we are more than conquerors. We have a Father who is a king. Don't try to make a statement by wearing the latest fashions or by flashing the largest diamond ring. We should not be acting like the world. I mean, we expect that kind of behavior out of them. But we know as believers where we're going. Their future looks really, really dim. So let's attract attention from our inward beauty. From our faith and example, we should lead. Let's show those around us God's example of morality. I think a godly example is what the world needs. See, one reason many people won't come to church is because many Christians are acting just like them. And they don't see that it's done us any good. The odds of getting them to church is pretty slim. And so you need to know that all born-again believers are called to full-time ministry every day. You are God's representative in the workplace. You are there to show them God's way. See, God knew most people would never come to church. So God's plan was send the church to the people. And if we will live God's word in the workplace, we'll have a much better chance of getting them under the steeple. Now, you know, we'd rather see a message than hear one any day. And you have that opportunity all the time to be that shining light in the workplace. But you must keep your behavior in line. And you don't have to preach to your fellow workers. But at lunch, you can bow for silent prayer. And you give the God thanks in all things. And in their time of trouble, you be there. Because that's the time they'll listen. If they've been watching your faith grow, they want to know, how can you smile through your trials? Your secret, they want to know. That's when you share what God's done in your life. So you prepare your testimony ahead of time. and you get prepared for all the questions. You have it all clear in your mind. Because God will provide you with opportunities. For your fellow workers, their eternity is at stake. So you keep your standards to God's, your morals to God's standards, and God will provide you with an opportunity to take. To share His love and forgiveness. See, God's in the business of changing hearts. Your business is to correctly represent God. And in the workplace is where it can all start.